You don't need the deagle actually, but doesn't matter. Hobbit will equalize it, or actually get the man advantage for the terrorists, and then get the second man advantage for them. They now have control over the B-bomb set, and Kane is going for the plant. Hooch with a defuse kit, but no armor, and only 20 HP on the board. While Adren is coming in from the CT spawn, he will be expected, and now the deagle is quite handy, because one shot onto Hooch, he's done, and Adren only needs to be tagged a few times as well.
Yeah, but Hoochie's going to be coming in from the T-spawn, and Dastan, who will take him down as well. Adrian tagged up, as you said, going to be put down to 44 HP, and we'll just have to back off here. No reason to save, of course, but then again, no chance to win, and they will just converge on his position. He takes one. Hobbit attempting to trade here from the CT spawn, and will actually do so. Gets a kill on Gambit. They are going to miss out on that first round. Tengri taking 1-0.
Now they can keep the deagle alive as well, and they don't need to buy a weapon for one of their players, but they still do it. So, okay, they end up having 4 SMGs. What are your thoughts on the MP7? I think it's quite obsolete.
I do like the gun. My issue with the MP7 is it costs $500 more than the UMP, and it's nowhere near as good. So I just never see a single reason to buy it. I understand the Mac 10, that while it is almost the same price as UMP, and I guess the UMP is better, Mac 10 has a specific use, and the MP7 feels the same use as the Mac 10, but not as well. So for spending $700 more, it's probably not really a good investment, but each to their own, really.
Yeah, maybe he just likes the model or whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Keen is taking point. Hooch will get the first frag though, a little cheeky push there. Fitch with a double. No, actually, I was robbed away by Keen, so everyone gets a piece on the T side. Adren and Doja left alive with the deagles in their hands. Adren is coming in from the vent, so he might have a good angle onto Fitch if he doesn't watch out. Doja is now alone in heaven. The terrorists should have him covered without any problems. And they will only lose the UMP, so the damage dealt by the CTs has been kept very low on Tengri. Nice job by the terrorists.
Yeah, but Tengri spending that round not in cash but on Wall Street, because those SMGs picking up absolutely huge amount of money for their side. They are going to be going for these AKs here, and up against the full eco. I'm not sure why they fully did this. They actually just dropped out an SMG on Hobbit for an AK, so I don't really know why they do that up against the full eco. It should be a very clear-cut round here. And look at this stack from Gambit. They've sent 5 players over towards B, not even information player over towards A or mid, and we can see Tengri are just going to be walking straight into this one. Nade goes down, Ramzik gets falling, and Fitch will also drop Hooch here as we see the entries on towards this B site. They're going to be aware of this stack very shortly here, but it's not going to matter here. The CT side, they're actually showing up a little bit. We see Adrian and Space both pick up kills, and Adrian going to be alone in CT. But again, while they did have a great start to the round, Gambit, they are going to be left in a situation that's probably not going to be the most doable here.
Yeah, but 3 kills in a round like that, that's not a bad job at all by Gambit. Tengri was very easy to be predicted by the CTs though. With that 3 rounds into the B-bomb side, you don't need to be a specialist to predict them going for another B push. Now if they go for another B push, that would be counter-mind games going on. And we will find out though. They are not going for a rush at all, just setting up their default against the CT's rifle round. Look at the equipment on the CT side, they barely have anything.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for them at all, really. Nade on Hooch, smokes on the other players. We do, of course, as you said, have the rifles, but no AWP just yet for Gambit. And Tengri, again, pressing towards B here, and this is going to be the same as they've done the last 2 rounds. Maybe a viable strategy, though, because we do have, obviously, 2 players playing a little crossfire here over in checkers. Spazer in the actual checkers, and Hooch over in vent, so he's going to be able to at least shoot them in the back as they chase down Space if he just runs towards the back of checkers. But still, Tengri, they will be going for the Molotov first. Molly in, and now they're going to be starting to go for these peaks. Hooch should be ready for this push though. The Mac 10 still going to be in the hands of Dastan. May not be great on this site.
Yeah, it is B after all. The vent area is so important though, and Space holds on to that. Hooch has kept him covered from above, even though Keen got the kill onto Space. Now Moo is reinforcing the bomb site. He keeps the bomb from being planted by Keen, and it makes it a 2v4 already. Hooch is still in the vents. Hobbit could wait all day, every day. It doesn't matter. Hooch is not going to show up anymore. Moo with the headshot onto Hobbit, and now they only have to find Ramzik, who is running for his life with the orb in hand. He does not have the bomb with him, so the CTs have no reason to hunt him down yet, but they might think about it. even though hunting him includes the risk of losing your own rifles, and that would make you save, well, not save, but save earlier in the later rounds, and obviously you might not have that much money.
Yeah, it's interesting going for this chase with the really low money that they
Yeah.
do have, but again, nothing's going to come of it. No kill going for either side here, and they will see the round finally go to Gambit. 1-3, but the AWP getting away on the Tengri side here, so they can technically buy around it. It may be a bit of a risk here because they don't have the full rifles, but a couple of pistols maybe coming out here for the T side. They're very late out of spawn. We actually do have 3 rifles, I guess, and then AWP keen on that pistol as well. So, I mean, it's not completely impossible for Tengri to take this round. It's going to be a difficult one, of course, but there's always potential. And seems like another slow B play here instead of a bit of a faster pace one like they've been showing. Fitch's going to be going for that entry here. Actually spots out Space. Not sure why he goes for that peek with his nade out in his hand, but he does, and he will be finished off there instantly. Tengri going to be converging on towards his site, and Gambit, they're only playing a 1B, and so this is a really dangerous setup for them. And now Tengri are going to be completely given the B site. They have the nades to the afterplant as well, so this is going well here for the Kazakhstan side. Molly goes up in upper, not going to be working. Dissolved by the smoke, sorry. And this flash is just going out in CT. Tengri just have to hold on to this, and still no refrag has been found from Gambit.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like the terrorists don't even know there is another bomb site on the map, but it works out okay for them. Gambit is backing away already, so they want to keep the money they have alive, which would give Hooch... Yeah, he can drop for Space, of course. Space will be able to buy up his own armor, but the equipment value is not going to be that high for Gambit, and they might need something to go for an aggressive push on the B bomb site, because they really have to do something about those B executions by Tengri.
Yeah, of course, the only positive of this is, of course, the save coming out from Gambit. It's going to mean they will be able to go for the full buy in the next round. The last player either dropped another rifle for one of these saving players, or just buying up a pistol, and you can see Hooch just going to chop him a rifle, buys up another M4. And Gambit, they're not going to be on Eco just yet, but of course this is going to be their last buy before Eco if they do lose this round. So it's going to be the pressure falling on here to the CT side to take this, and Tengri finally debut. They've had a little look at the wiki guys online. They found out that there's an A on cache, and they will be setting up towards it. A few players over towards main.
Yeah, Doge is alone over there. At Ren is able to support him from highway, but he might not be able to keep him alive, so the CTs need to change their positions as soon as they find out what the terrorists are up to. Good amount of damage dealt onto Hooch on the B bomb set as well, making it look like another B execution, but the terrorists are still on A. Keen with a kill onto Doja, 5v4 already. The CTs not in the best positions, but they get 2 players close by. Well, that allows Hobbit to get a frag, so the terrorists are happy the CTs come for them, because that means more meat for the grinder. A 5v2 now, Space and Hooch are running away, and that's Tengri showing some very nice drilling on the executions. They're very well practiced together.
Yeah, and of course, save from Gambit, we may see Tengri chase this. Their economy is good enough to do so, and we already see a bit of a push here coming out from these T's. Daston going to be all the way over towards Bucket there. As Space is going to be alone in Sunroom. No ability to trade his teammate all the way back towards T-spawn with just 17 HP there, so no reason to peek. Space does get one on the exit here, but I think they may just converge on his position within the time, because there are a few seconds left of the round. They've just got to watch out for Hooch here, because if he peeks out, it could be dangerous. Space out.
Yeah, at least picking up a few weapons or a few kills on the exit would be nice for the CTs.
Oh, not
quite happening. Yeah. So Gambit on the save, or well, they could go for some upgraded pistols here. They have Doge and Adrenaline, plenty of money. They might want to get an AWP, or maybe even 2, because sometimes if the CTs run into big trouble, like Gambit just ran into, the CTs want to switch it up completely, and they go for the double AWP setup to change their setup and to change everything around. But well, we have to wait and see what they're coming up with in the next round.
Yeah, and already the first kill going in the favour of Tengri. Ramzik, AWP up on towards Adrian. You can see no mid-control here from the Gambit side. It's going to mean Dastan will catch up Doja over towards Highway. And there we go. Entries on towards A. Perfect from Tengri. This has gone well for them. They've taken control of the site in Gambit. They have one more player. He's over towards mid with 0 investment. That's going to be Moo. Saving for the AWP here, just on the USP himself. And not really a lot of chance. Did they know he was there? Did his USP barrel go over the top of the box? I'm not sure, but the shot goes in for him. Hobbit gets tagged up, and Moo, he's going to be just sitting in a bit of a pushed up position towards Car, but still nothing going to come of this, I can only imagine. It's Tengri. They enclose on his position.
Well, doesn't give more money if you win by bomb exploding. They could have planted and waited, because he had nowhere to go, no means to do anything anymore, and everyone had him covered.
Yeah, good round there from Tengri though, and Gambit. We are going to see the AWP on up on Moot. He's able to afford a bit of armor with that as well. Actually drops from Doja, so he's not going to be buying that up for the CT side, but still gets onto his hands at the end of the day. And Tengri, they've still got their typical buy here on this T side. Nothing strange at all about it, and a little boost over towards middle. This could be cool. Hooch going to be over towards Connector, getting that spot off onto Fitch. Actually does grab that first kill, and also a bit of damage onto Keen as well, putting him down to 2 HP, but still no trade coming out from the Tengri side. They weren't aware of that position over towards Connector.
But guess where they are? They're on the B-bomb side. Moo is already rotated in there, and unfortunately for the terrorists, the smoke drops right on the doorstep, so they smoke themselves off by getting killed. And Keen is left alone with 2 HP to grasp onto. Yeah, he's gonna be found by a Dren in a second, and Gambit with their second round on the board. Yeah, they win it flawlessly as well, so their money is getting a little better. But the terrorists have saved up so much, they're not gonna be sweating bullets yet.
No, they should have one more buyout of this, considering a bomb plant is going to be likely with these full rifles. Of course, the AWP's still on Ramsek, and the utility not even dropped by 1. Tengri able to afford this lovely buy here in Space. Maybe caught with his nades out again. Finally goes for this peek over in Checkers. They will spot him out though. No kill. Lots of damage. Finally takes a headshot, but 9 bullets left. He has to be at least sparing with his ammo for the time being, and the Molotov goes in. Second peek coming out. Fitch. He's going to be dropped as well. 2 kills here for the Gambit side. No trade coming out from Tengri. Space just repositioning to a safer position. If Keen goes for the spray through the wall, he might just get it, but not going to be going for that. And Moo just holding towards mid. Spot out from Hobbit. Nice headshot onto him. That's going to at least be an attempt to equalise it, but they still need one more kill to do so. And Space actually not backing off with this position is quite interesting, because Tengri, they're not going to be expecting not only a tagged up player, but a player in a position where they know to be pushed up this far. He will get in through the smoke, but damage down to 7 HP, and I think this is going to be the call for him to back off.
Definitely. The terrorists also go for the rotation towards A, so the CTs have to keep their eyes out on middle and the A bomb set at the same time, because they don't know. Tengri didn't show up on the B bomb set anymore, so they have to find out where the terrorists are going to. A 3v4, it's not over yet. The terrorists can definitely overwhelm the A bomb set. Only Doja is standing there, and if they get the bomb plant with a lurker, the stand, for example, intercepting the CTs in middle, this could be Tengri's round, but they changed their mind again. 25 seconds on the clock, so not that much time anymore. Keen carrying the bomb to the B bomb set again. Tengri trying to double fake, kind of feint the B bomb set again. Space still in checkup though. He's not expected by Hobbit. I would have checked that corner because Space showed that he's resilient. He doesn't want to leave that position. And Hooch, with eyes on their stand, calls in a Dren. The artillery will take him down. Gambit with their second round in a row, giving their money a little more room. And Tengri on the other side, I expect them to fake B in the next round and then go for something rather quick on A. They really need to change it up.
Yeah, but no bomb plant from Tengri. They're still able to afford a bit of rifles for the time being. No AWP on the Ramsek side, and the time just not working out in their favour for these Kazakhstanis. Is that right? I'm gonna go with that. Tag down through the smoke in mid. Dastan follows up with a nade. Nice damage there from Adrian and Doja. Actually picks up the first kill here for the Gambit side, and of course the smoke's down, so no ability to trade here for Tengri. They don't even have a player on the boost either, so not great so far at least. Gambit. They obviously can't lose this map. They need to do everything they can. Another spray through the smoke here. Adrian going to be tagging down Hobbit to 29 as well. No nade to follow up onto that one, but meanwhile Hobbit, he's pushed his way out and towards the site. This may be good. Just on the edge of the smoke. Adrian, though, not going to be able to spot it out for the time being, and Hobbit just sitting very close. Pushes his way over towards the flank. He's all the way up at quad now, and they are not going to be expecting this one. He's worked his way all the way around towards the back of the site, and Moo, if he just goes for this peek here, he may just find this frag. This is tense.
Look at where the bomb is. They're going for B again, but they have one player inside A. That's Hobbit in quad. He can keep the CTs busy over there. As soon as he spots them on the rotation, he will be the guy to shoot them from the back side. There goes the first one. The second follows up right away at 2. kill streak for Hobbit, a 3v3 coming up, and the CT's on the rotation. That's what I was talking about, even though I imagined it the other way around. Did work out for Tengri. They will get the bomb plant. The round is not over though. Hobbit needs to do some more work. He has to keep the CTs busy. There goes another shot for him. Then finally gets traded by Space, but the CT's fooled, and they now figure that out. They will go for the rotation. They waste some time, and the smoke will keep them at bay as well.
Still a bit of utility here on the C side. Nice tag through the wall. Ramzik going to be on 50 HP. Keen holding off with the crossfire as well, but Ramzik's going down. He's taking one for the team, and Keen's going to get the refrag. A fast push from Space, and he will find that headshot. Very key from Gambit, but is there time? Yes, there is. They're going to have time for this defuse, and 4 to 6 is going to be here, but that was a very, very close round. Really well played from Hobbit over towards A, and it's a shame that Tengri didn't pick up that round almost, because that was a very, very clever setup.
Yeah, that's only because of Space's play there. And such a heartbreaking round for Hobbit, as he said. He did everything right. He picked up 3 kills on his own. He had the right timing on every single peak. Well, what else? He had the right game sense to push in at the right moment, and everything went right for him. But on the same time, it went wrong for Tengri.
Yeah, and again, Bomb Plant going to be allowing them to buy up 2 Galils, and Tengri, they never like going for some kind of quasi or low investment buy. They really like going for these buys, and I mean, it does work out, so you can't really criticise it, but still, low utility on a couple of the players may come back to haunt them, but we're just going to see that, aren't we? And Hobbit again playing squeaky, as he does love that position.
And we're still waiting. We're still waiting for a full A execution.